Hello, dear students. Myself, Dr. Kapil Chaturvedi, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, SIRT, Sage Group, Bhopal. Today, we will discuss topic software economics and artifacts of the process of our subject project management. So, as we know that what is project management, and we know very well that what is actually project management subject. What in this subject, many of the topics and many of terms which we have to understand like software economics artifacts. So firstly we will discuss software economics. So the software economics, it means software economics is a study of how scale project resources are allocated for software. As we see in this diagram, many of the things which will be affect the economic of a software. Basically, in general, we can say that the meaning of economics, it means the cost of the software, like psychology, social psychology, economics, software development, statistics, organizational behavior. So this is all things which will be affect the economic of software or the cost of the software. So in this sense, software economics helps software managers allocate these resources in the most efficient manner. And also the process of counting function points, gathering data, analyzing data is commonly referred to as software matrices, but in reality is a branch of economics, which should be called software economics. So we are discussing here some important points like function point, gathering data, analyzing data is common points, which is mainly affect the cost of the overall software construction. So as we discuss this diagram regarding software economics, here we will also discuss in detail these terms. So software economics, it means examines the entire idea of software development, and it includes many different disciplines. And psychology is that focuses on the study of behavior and the reward punishment model. What gets rewards gets done. Social psychology is focuses on how people behave in an organization, quality of work, life, and peer uh, pressures. So if you have to understand these all things, you'll have to keep in mind as an example of a real-time software. Uh, uh, if you have to clearly understand that, you'll have to think about one software. Keep in mind you are working on a live project, and how we can manage that software in the sense of their cost. So you can easily understand and remember these all things in your mind. And the second terminology is artifact of the process. So first of all, we'll have to understand what is the meaning of artifact in a software management. So artifact is nothing. Artifact are the documents which we use in during the implementation of the project. As the official definition, artifacts are either final or intermediate work product that are produced and used during a project. Artifacts are used to capture and convey project information. An artifact can be any of the following: document, such as business case or software architecture document. So in this whole definition, you can easily understand we are discussing about the documents which we have to use during the implementation of project, also during the management of the software. As when we work on a minor project or major project, we implement the document, which is our document report, which we submit at the last of at the time of examination, external examination. We prepare a report of our project. Also, we prepare different kind of models and diagrams like ER diagram, data flow diagram, and flow charts also, which is used to explain and understand our project. So these all the documents are known as artifacts. So simply artifact is nothing. Artifact is the documents which we are using during the implementation of project. We can easily understand that the artifact process by this diagram. we are seeing here many kind of documents are available and connected to each other here. Here we are seeing that software requirement specification. So before starting the project, we create a requirement specification document. Also, we know that document as a feasibility report. So this one is a document. So how we create that? So on the basis of stakeholders request, stakeholder is our customer, vision it means what we have to do, and glossary, business cases, software development plan, risk list, software architecture document. So this is all the documents which will help us to uh, implement a software. After completing the software, we implement a test plan so that we can properly check implemented software. So if you are feeling that diagram is very complex, keep in mind we are discussing just about the documents which we have to use for the different phases during the management and the implementation of a software project. And artifact of software process, here we have also discussed one more thing, the artifact sets. So we have to keep in mind that term, the artifact set. So what is artifact set? To make the development of a complete software system manageable, distinct collections of information into are organized into artifact sets. So here we know very well that we prepare different kind of well classified artifact for each step in the each step of our project. Artifacts represents cohesive information that typically is developed and reviewed as single entity. We know very well that lifecycle software artifacts are organized into 5 distinct sets that are roughly partitioned by the underlying language of the set. We know very well that we follow a life cycle to implement a software, like recognition of need, feasibility study, analysis, design, implementation, and post implementation also. So here we are discussing these all steps in some different language. Now, uh, to understand that thing, we can use the diagram. We can understand the diagram where we have 4-step procedure: requirement set, design set, implement set, and deployment set. So as we know very well that during the implementation of project, first of all we try to understand what is the requirement of customer. Then we design that whole project by using the different diagrams, different frameworks, ER diagram, DFD, flowchart, Gantt chart. Then we implement that project, implement the code, generate the source code, generate different classes and modules, and at last we deploy that project. So if we classify our artifacts, our documents uh, in these 4 parts, here we prepare one set of document for requirement set and second set of document for design set. In the requirement set, we can implement a vision document and requirement model, and in the design set, we implement design models like different kind of diagrams, uh, ER diagram, entity relationship diagram, data flow diagram, test model, software architecture, description. And in the implementation phase, we actually generate the optimized code, source code, as it compile time files like exe files. Uh, we use different DLLs, component, executable file we generate during the implementation of the project. And the deployment set, it means what kind of requirement physically we require, and what kind of server, what kind of storages, uh, what kind of run time environment we require for proper launching that software. So we prepare these four kind of document uh, during whole artifact process. Now, the another topic is the management set. In the previous discussion, we discussed artifact set, and next one is the management set. So here we are discussing about that kind of artifacts which we have to use for the management of our software. Officially, we can see that the management set captured the artifact associated with process planning and execution. So here terms, important terms are process planning and execution. So first of all, we plan the project, then process the project, and at last we deploy the project and execute the process. So during the management of process, we will have to keep in mind these 3 points. These artifacts use ad hoc notation, including text, graphics, or whatever representation is required to capture the contracts among project personnel. So this is nothing. This is all about the artifacts which we require for the proper management of our software. Management set artifacts are evaluated, assessed, and measured through the combination of the following terms here. Why uh, we prepare such kind of management sets of the artifacts. So here are some points which by reading that we can easily understand the motive of that. First one is the relevant stakeholder review. Relevant stakeholder review, it means first of all stakeholder is a customer. So first of all we'll have to understand the customers. So without reviewing customer we cannot understand the need of the customer. Analyze of change between the current version of the artifact and previous versions. We know very well that if we are implementing any project, it means we are working to perform that existing task in easy way, in easily. So without understanding the existing work, we cannot modify the working procedure. We cannot optimize the existing scenario. Major milestone demonstration of the balance among all artifacts, and in particular the accuracy of the business cases and vision artifact. So artifact will remember is to remember us what is the vision, what is the objective of implementation of our project. Now, finally, the engineering set says that on what kind of steps we'll have to follow, or what kind of pages, on what kind of pages we'll have to implement the artifacts. The engineering set consists of the requirement set, the design set, the implementation set, and the deployment set. So in such kind of phases, in these phases, we'll have to develop our artifacts. Requirement set, where we try to understand the actual need of the customer. Design set, where we implement the uh, preprint of our software by using different data flow diagrams, flow charts, or entity relationship diagrams. Implementation sets, where we implement different classes, modules, functions, and code and logics, and also we optimize that code to fast execution of our process. And deployment set says that how we can deploy our project on the client side. So what kind of procedure, what kind of mechanism we will have to adopt, will explain the artifact related to the deployment set. And the implementation set versus deployment set is another topic which explains us what is the difference between implementation set and versus deployment set. So implementation set explains how we have to implement the software, how we'll have to implement or complete our task within the duration, within the assigned time duration, and within the assigned uh, cost. And deployment set will explains you after launching the software what kind of requirement, what kind of management we require, what kind of storage we will have to require, what kind of servers we require, what kind of technology we require. So that kind of deployment set will explain the need after the launch or deployment of the software. So this is all about the artifact and the uh, economics related to the software management under the project management subject. If you have any query, you can contact to me on kapil.rgtu@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you so much.